Ladies and gentlemen, if you're just joining in, you've missed a lot. But then we're going straight to our determined gist for today. Now on our first gist, Clem Ohameze reacts to claims that he has stroke. Veteran Nollywood actor Clem Ohameze has said he has taken strong action against the Facebook user behind spreading rumors that he's down with a stroke and he has been abandoned by his children. Now, the Facebook user, who has been identified as Okulora, had claimed that the 60-year-old actor has been down with a stroke for the past 2 decades and his male children had abandoned him, with only his daughter taking care of him. Now, the report, which has now been tagged as fake, claimed the actor said, "Since I got stroke, my daughter is the only person that has not given up on me. She has been taking care of me for over 2 decades now. My sons don't care about me anymore. They gave up on me too soon. They are busy making sure their wives and their kids are happy, and my only daughter is making sure I am okay at the expense of her own happiness. If my daughter was not born, I would have been a dead man more than a decade ago. When I was strong, I invested more in my 3 sons, but life is difficult to understand. I can't explain it, but you don't know what God has done for you if you have a child. They are the only people that will never give up on you," he said. However, a visibly angry Clem has come public in an emotional video to blatantly deny the report, revealing that he has gotten both the police and DSS involved. He said, and I quote, "I have initiated a police case. I have sent his number and name to them. This is a cybercrime. I called my friend who is a director in the DSS. It has cost me a lot to come this far in my life. I will not let one person rubbish me just like that for cheap popularity because you want to attract traffic to your page. The other time it was that I was dead. Now it is that I had a stroke. I said this and that. But who did I grant the interview to? Do I have 3 sons? What nonsense is this? Why don't you call out and reach out to me to confirm? Now you have succeeded in swearing my name all over the world. I guess he's satisfied. I had to call my children. Unfortunately, it was only my daughter who heard about it. Why do people always do this to me?" End of quote. I said, if they never carry one rumor peddler in this Nigeria, the rest of them no go rest.
I will not lie. When she was reading, I was laughing because it's funny. But in reality, it's not funny.
No, it's not
because
funny.
This has gone on for too long. I remember back in October last year, there were rumors, or rather, there were reports. People did legit videos. It was all over Instagram, all over YouTube. It was everywhere on social media that Clem Ohameze was dead. And he came out and refuted this. And now again, in May, they said he had a disease or something.
He has cancer.
And then now it is stroke. Like, I really do not get it. And he's actually not the first Nollywood legend that people would say things about, like,
you know, it's really crazy.
Sad.
It's really crazy. It's really crazy because just this day last week, we had to come out and debunk the Caesar zone.
Yes.
Just this day last week, it was out. And now again, it is Clem Ohameze. And it just feels like it's really sad because it is the bad news that they are carrying. Because at the end of the day, why can't you come out and say, "Oh, rumor has it that this man bought a new car," or "Rumor has it that this man's
Because they will not get the clickbait.
It's only bad news that you people want
because they won't get views. That's the point. They won't get views.
It's really
so
crazy.
I hope they listen and I hope
better.
they're warned. And I'm glad that he has said that it's involved the police and DSS. And I hope we see this case to the end.
Yes.
Because we only hear about how it starts. We never hear to the end.
At all.
So please do let us know. All right, talking about Buzz. Still on the entertainment news, G-Mike sparks debate about claiming single mothers can't raise boys properly. Nollywood actor G-Mike has once again set social media buzzing with his controversial opinions, this time targeting the ability of single mothers to raise boys into men. In a recent interview, the 48-year-old actor declared that women are not built to raise men on their own, stressing the need for a strong male presence in a boy's upbringing. I quote, "A woman can't raise a man, they're not built for it. A single mother cannot raise men properly. You need a man that you trust. There has to be a male presence because women are naturally built to nurture, to love. If you're going to raise a man, he's going to be everything like that man that left you. You need someone who would discipline him and teach him how to grind," end of quote, he said, to drive home his point. G-Mike recalled a personal experience while on holiday in France with his son. According to him, his son was bullied during a football game and came back crying. Instead of consoling him, he claimed he chose to teach him to be a man by ignoring the tears. And I quote, "One of the mothers stepped aside to watch how I handled him. This is why you need a man," end of quote, he explained. His comments, however, have sparked heated reactions, with many Nigerians taking to social media to defend single mothers and share their personal experiences. Others try to strike a balance, acknowledging that while mothers can do and raise strong men, male influence also plays an important role. This isn't the first time G-Mike has made controversial remarks about gender roles. Recently, he described modern feminism as a crime, criticizing what he called the double standards of the movement. As expected, his latest remarks have reignited debates about parenting, gender dynamics, and the realities of single motherhood in Nigeria. What say you?
Okay, I feel like this is a very insensitive take. Yeah, as much as you can't exactly rule out what he said. I mean, every child needs the paternal presence as much as the maternal presence and everything. But I think it's pretty insensitive because I don't think any single parent, aside the few that we've heard of, I don't think any single mother actually wants to be a single mother.
Exactly.
Most of them are just victims of circumstances. They're victims of the society. And at the end of the day, I think the best thing we can do is actually be kind to them and not say, oh, I've seen my mother. I don't think my father was actually a disciplinarian. My mommy, my mom. I don't think my dad was a very, very chilled dad, even on my brother. So I feel like it was my mom that was the disciplinarian. So yeah, it's not a gender thing. I feel like anybody can raise a child. Any parent can raise a child.
It's really crazy to see that this is coming a day after you took the news yesterday about Kathy, who said that a lot of people are saying they don't want to be with her or date her because she's a single mother. Mom. And it's not a stigma. Being a single mom doesn't mean you can't raise your child well. We've seen so many powerful people in the world who were raised by single mothers. We've also seen powerful people in the world who were raised by single fathers. So at the end of the day, it's about presence and it's about the values you imbibe in your children.
It is well. It is well. I've been talking about raising families. Chike has come out again to say marriage is a stupid step to take. Now, Nigerian singer and songwriter Chike Oseboka, popularly known as Chike, has said he considers the idea of getting married as a stupid step. The 32-year-old singer, who said this in an interview with media personality Chude Gideonwo on his With Chude podcast, also said he has no plans to get married at the moment. He said, in my personal opinion, in fact, I think it's a stupid step to get married. That's my opinion. Although Chike is known for his soulful and love-themed music, he said that financial stability, not love, is what his happiness is tied to. Beginning of quote, for me to be happy, to be honest, I need a lot of money. This is not even carnal. I won't lie to you. I like money. I want money, he noted. Chike went on to narrate how he came to settle for music as a career, revealing that he never envisioned himself making music for a living much earlier in his life. He revealed that music only became a thing for him after he completed his university education. He said, and I quote, I would say maybe right after my university, I knew music was what I would do for a living. I won't say I knew before, to be honest, because I just used to sing and disturb everybody around the house, end of quote. The singer further recounted the early part of his career when he struggled financially and had to take acting jobs to make ends meet. He said, and I quote, it was a tough part. I even had to start acting for like 2 years, end of quote.
I remember seeing Chike in some movies.
And it was so cute.
It was so cute.
But I mean, what do you think? What do you think?
So, at the end of the day, I'm going to start with what I always say. Everyone is entitled to their own personal opinion, and this is his own opinion. Bam. So, if he feels this way, then kudos to him. Not even kudos. Mary. But I'm just going to say that I'm glad it was okay to come out to talk about how he feels, and he's gotten a lot of backlash. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. It's his opinion.
I hope the women that are looking at him for marriage are, cutting eyes for him now know where he stands.
And then I like that he also spoke about the fact that he knows where he came from.
Yes.
And yes, he likes money. He wants money, and that's why he's working. Because a lot of people lie to themselves. People would say, oh, I don't want money. I don't like money. I'm doing it for the passion. I'm doing my job for the passion and the money. So please, give me money, pay me, don't just give me flowers.
In a that same interview, you made reference to the fact that he cut out a lot of friends because they didn't support him financially when he needed to do a show.
When he needed them, yeah.
I mean, I like how he was spot on. I feel like there's a truth syndrome in that with today because every time they just come there, they just stack.
So I feel like when should they invite you and gives you water?
And gives you
don't drink that water. Be like they put truth serum because the moment you just sit down, boom.
You just start.
You will start. If you're not crying, you are cursing someone.
That day when Lady Cat promised me money and she did not give me.
When did I promise you money?
This thing hurts me and it just changed my
Okay, guys, you can see our voice is already changing because it's a live, and that's all we can take on the entertainment news today. Focus on me. We'll be back with Social View after this time out with this girl still anchoring. We'll be back, guys.